on the go? Take your TV with you. Visit eplusbroadband.com and click on TV Everywhere to get started.
Gig, 1,000 megabit speed, now available to any E Plus broadband internet customer. This gig enhanced infrastructure has the capacity to increase speeds in the future. E Plus broadband, what many interpreted as JA's entrance into cable television, was actually the foundation of an unparalleled communications infrastructure. Looking out for Jackson's economic and lifestyle future is all a part of JEA today.
Steve Beverly's TV classics can cure what ails you.
I watched and it got rid of my hemorrhoids.
Staying awake at night? Just watch TV classics.
My daughter watched and she went right to sleep.
Do not watch Steve Beverly's TV classics if fights upset your stomach. Do not watch if high drama leads to emotional distress. And do not turn on TV6 Saturday or Sunday at 7 if hillbillies give you a gallbladder attack.
Ask your doctor if Steve Beverly's Classics is right for you.
Jackson 24/7's own technical supervisor Ray Eaton is an accomplished cook. He's going to create his own Super Bowl dish for Sunday's game. Ray, thank you for being in front of the cameras with us today.
Well, Paige, thank you for having me in front of the cameras.
We love to have you here. So tell me, what are you fixing?
I am preparing a chili cheese nacho dip. And of course, the Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday, and so this makes a really good preparation. It's easy. It is 3 ingredients. Paige, you can do this.
I need easy.
Anybody can do this.
You know me, I need easy.
Okay, so let's get started,
Okay.
all right? All right, first of all, I want to say from the very beginning, you have your crock pot, of course. These are wonderful. These things are made by the Reynolds Company. They're slow cooker liners. That's what I have in the crock pot right now. And so when you use one of those, cleanup is simple. All you do is have to put the ingredients in there, let it cook, and when you're done, you just lift the plastic out, wipe out the inside, and the crock pot can be put back in the cabinet.
I like easy cleanup too.
That's easy cleanup. So I wanted to say that first. Make sure you try one of these. If you haven't ever tried these are great to try. Okay, Velveeta, Rotel, and chili, which is Hormel chili. Okay, that's what we're using today. So what you want to do is you want to take 2 pounds of Velveeta cheese. You want to cube it up in about 1-inch cubes. And so we've already done that a little bit, so let's go ahead and put that in the crock pot here.
Now, do you have to use Velveeta, or can you use another type?
I've always used Velveeta. I think Velveeta has the best flavor. It melts really even. There are stored generic brands. I have never tried those before, but I think Velveeta is the best for this, and so that's why I stick with Velveeta.
So let's stick to Velveeta.
Velveeta also has other varieties. They do have the variety that would have the queso or the dip or I would say the chilies in it, so you might want to look at that, but it probably doesn't have enough in it overall in the cheese, so you want to make sure that you add 1 can of Rotel. All right, so we'll do this next. Here's our Rotel, and we just pour that in, just like this. All of that in there, and just mix it around, all right?
Now, what about the Rotel? Because this looks like kind of a lot for what I would want.
Well, that's what I say. If you don't want that much Rotel, what I've done is 2 pounds of Velveeta, the Velveeta loaf, 1 small can of Rotel, and then 1 small can of Hormel chili. I use Hormel. You can use whatever chili you want to, for example. But if you want less Rotel, then use less Rotel. If you like more Rotel, they also make larger cans. So you can also put 2 small cans in there or 1 larger can. It just depends on the individual taste.
Just how we like it.
Yeah,
okay.
What you like. And then finally, use chili, okay? This is really the different ingredient because most people will make Rotel dip, and of course they'll use the Rotel, and they'll use the cheese, and that's pretty much what they do. But this is an added ingredient. We're going to add chili to this. Chili cheese fries.
I like chili cheese fries.
Chili cheese fries is kind of like this, except we don't have the fries, we don't have the potatoes. We're going to have the nachos. So you're going to get about that same kind of taste, that chili cheese taste, okay? Now, as far as Hormel chili, you don't have to use Hormel chili. Use whatever your favorite canned chili you want to use. If you want to make your own chili, homemade, you can do that as well.
I think I'll stick to buying it, yeah.
Yeah, this is just easy because you get the Velveeta, you cut it up in cubes, you open up a couple of cans, you dump it in here, you put the crock pot on, simmer it, walk away from it, come by, stir it occasionally. You want to do that. You want to make sure you stir it occasionally. And this is what it comes out to look like right there.
Now, about how long does it take to get to this point?
It gets to this point probably within, I would say within about 2 hours.
2 hours, so that's not too bad. Now, we have Dr. Amy Elizer on here a lot, and she likes to be healthy.
Yes.
How do you think she would feel about this?
She probably wouldn't like it, but at least I would hope she would say, eat it in moderation, okay? Because it is the Super Bowl, and then you have parties every once in a while. So once again, this is good for all occasions. You know, for your Christmas holidays that we just passed, and just any kind of party gathering and get together. It's good for any time. But Dr. Amy Elizer, if she tastes this, she'll like it.
Okay, so maybe for her, are there any healthier ways we could make it?
You could. Velveeta does make a 2% version, although I've never used that version before. I can't say as far as the taste. I would think it would probably be, the taste would be fine. Certainly with the chili, you could use the turkey chili, which has less fat. Also, the thing about chili is, let me say this, is that some people don't like beans in their chili. So certainly you can use chili version that has no beans. So there's all kinds of variations that you can have for this. You can make it lower fat, certainly with the different types of cheese or the different types of chilies.
Okay, now what about the chips? Is this your favorite brand or does it really matter?
I think you need to get quality chips. This is on the border chips. You could use Tostitos chips or something like that. Just use a quality chip. In other words, try to use quality ingredients because on the end, you're going to have what tastes to be delicious. And go ahead and take a sample of that.
Perfect.
See what you think about it.
I'm very excited to taste
Okay.
it. You did a good job.
Okay, thank you. That's what everybody tells me. And then they ask me, how do you make it? And I say, this is how, easy.
And I think it's easy enough that I can do it too.
You can do it, Paige.
Thanks for being here with us, Ray.
Thank you.
Whether it's waistlines or waistlines, grease is serious business and can hurt your system. When you eat too much greasy food, it can clog your arteries, causing many health problems. Just like your arteries, when you pour grease down the sink, it builds up and can cause blockages in your wastewater pipe. Jackson Energy Authority reminds you never put grease down sink drains or toilets. Always put grease and food scraps into cans and throw them in the trash.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong. A place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
If you watch Steve Beverly's TV classics, you may get a snack.
What do you say we toast some marshmallows, huh?
It's with your host,
Big Steve.
Some people watch even if they don't like the host.
Big Steve notwithstanding.
What do smart viewers think?
Oh, Mr. B, you're just a doozy.
Steve Beverly's TV classics, Saturday and Sunday from 7 to 10 on TV6.